Hello, I hope you're all well. Welcome to the Aggressively Serious YouTube channel, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for watching this video. Today's video is about something that creators rarely ever pay attention to, and that's natural. We're here because we love the art after all. Nonetheless, this can be a very important resource when creators are planning their next creative work or their future in general. If you feel like you'll enjoy this video, or if you've enjoyed the content available on this YouTube channel, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It'll mean a lot to me, as it'll empower me to continue to produce interesting work for you. What I'm going to do in this video today is demystify some of the terms and some of the data available within the media space as a result of market research that's happened in the recent past. I was recently reading an article in the Indian newspaper, The Economic Times, that said that shopping mall owners are planning to reduce multiplex space since cinema-led revenue is shrinking. This sentiment was echoed by independent film festival organizers who I spoke to in the UK, who complained that it was becoming tougher and tougher to bring audiences into cinema theatres. Why is this happening? Well, there are many reasons for this, but one of the big reasons is something called connected TV or CTV for short. Connected TV is a screen or device that is connected to the internet and enables viewers to stream cinema, videos, or other television content. Now, audiences can consume CTV content through one of two prevalent models. There is the subscription-based video on demand, or SVOD for short, in which consumers pay a subscription fee which gives them access to the catalog available on an SVOD platform. OTT platforms like Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, Disney Plus, etc. are examples of SVOD platforms. The other model is something called ad-supported video on demand, or AVOD for short. Content on AVOD platforms is typically available for free because the platform depends on advertisement revenue to sustain itself. The most popular AVOD platform, of course, is YouTube. But increasingly, conventionally SVOD platforms like Amazon Prime Video have begun to add an AVOD component, such as Amazon Mini TV in India or Amazon Freevee available elsewhere. Now, streaming is a big story in the media and entertainment space. Nielsen, a company that specializes in data and analytics within the media space, has said that streaming time has seen an 18% increase year on year. In fact, the Nielsen State of Play Report 2022, a report released by Gracenote, a subsidiary of Nielsen that specializes in analyzing audience trends across the globe, said that while SVOD continues to be the primary model for content consumption in the streaming video space, AVOD is quickly catching up. Back in 2022, AVOD accounted for about a quarter of streaming time across the globe. In fact, of the projected viewers of digital video content in 2026, AVOD consumers are expected to account for more than half of those consumers. According to the 2024 State of Play report released by Gracenote Nielsen, streaming video has a very lucrative future. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, or PwC for short, SVOD revenue is expected to be at around $116 billion this year, and this figure is only expected to increase to $139 billion by 2028. But the real story here is that increase in revenue in the streaming video space is not being driven by subscription revenue, but rather by advertisements. This is good news both for creators and for advertisers. because according to a research article released by an organization called Mountain, which is a pioneer in the CTV advertisement space, CTV consumers tend to skew younger. In fact, about 80% of CTV consumers between the ages of 18 to 34 were consuming about an hour of AVOD content on a weekly basis. In addition to this, AVOD viewers tend to be more diverse than SVOD viewers. Going back to the 2024 State of Play report, let us quickly summarize some of the other findings mentioned within the report. Documentaries and drama are the most prevalent genres/forms worldwide. Also, streaming video is becoming more and more diverse, with the USA, the UK, and India being the largest contributors to streaming video content. And this becomes a perfect segue into the next segment of the video, which is the focus on emerging markets. Western markets are all well and good, and much of the research that we've spoken of in the video so far has focused on American audiences. But that is a mature market which has reached equilibrium and will only lead to incremental growth. If streaming services want exponential growth, they have to look at emerging markets like India. And there is very interesting and sturdy market research available for Indian audiences as well. This is summarized in the Ormax OTT Audience Report for 2024. And let me quickly summarize this for you. Streaming and OTT audiences have seen a 13.8% growth between 2023 and 2024 in India. This already puts the number of people streaming OTT content at 547 million, which is already larger than the projected viewer size in the United States of America in 2026, which is expected to be at 238 million. Growth in Indian audiences who stream videos online has been consistent across the last few years. But the interesting thing here is that this growth is driven almost entirely by AVOD rather than SVOD, which is stagnated at 115 million people. Now there are some trends that are visible in the data available from market research conducted across the globe. Clearly, video streaming and gaming are the big stories within the media and entertainment space. While video streaming audiences are growing every year, this growth is almost entirely driven by ad revenue rather than subscription revenue. And lastly, diversity in content libraries is essential if streaming services want to grow. Because if they want to see exponential growth, they need to pay attention to emerging markets while continuing to tap into the potential of mature markets. I hope this has been interesting for you, especially if you're a keen observer of the media space, or even a creative who just wants to plan their next few years. I'll be back with another interesting video very soon. Thank you for watching this one, and please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.